Erling Haaland sends Manchester City message that Liverpool FC will hate Manchester City striker. Erling Haaland spoke about his form and relationship with Pep Guardiola ahead of the Liverpool game. Erling Haaland has never felt better as he closes in on another Premier League record. Pep Guardiola will celebrate his 1,000th game as a manager on Sunday against Liverpool, but by full-time Haaland could have stolen the headlines. With 27 goals already in 17 appearances for club and country this season, the City striker needs just 2 more in the Premier League to break 100. Haaland has 16 games to get those 2 goals to replace Alan Shearer as the fastest centurion and will be the focal point of a City attack that has scored 7 at the Etihad since last Sunday. While it takes a lot of effort to keep him at the top of his game, the 25-year-old has never felt better ahead of the visit of champions Liverpool. It's been a good start, and I feel really good. I feel this is the best version of myself, he said. I've never felt better than now. To keep sharp, I need to keep my mind in the right place. I need to recover well. I need to get a lot of treatment. I need to eat the right things. I connect when I have to connect on the pitch and relax as much as I can when I'm at home. It's staying in the zone and having that balance. It's about maintaining the energy levels, being motivated, and doing the things that are good for my body and for my brain. Haaland has been the spearhead of a City team that is improving under Guardiola as they look to put their demons from last season behind them. Liverpool represent one of their biggest tests and a chance to get some revenge for losing home and away to Arne Slot's side in their most recent meetings. City's number 9 has taken on extra leadership responsibilities this season and continues to learn from Guardiola as the Blues look to make a statement of intent on Sunday. Since I came to City, he's been helping me with movements and trying to get into situations where I can score goals. It's Pep Guardiola. He's a genius, he said. So far, it's been a good journey. There's a reason why he's been winning so much, because of his dedication and the hard work. Just look at everything he has done for this club and in his career. It's fantastic. It's about working together. We need to listen to him. He tells us what to do and how to play. We need to perform for him because he deserves it. Manchester City injury latest and return dates ahead of Liverpool as Rodri question rumbles on Manchester City news and injury updates as Pep Guardiola's side prepare for a Premier League date with Liverpool as both sides seek to keep pace with leaders. Arsenal, Manchester City take on Liverpool in a mouth-watering Premier League clash on Sunday. The two sides are battling to keep pace with leaders Arsenal, and the weekend clash between the teams, second and third in the table, will be a litmus test for both. With the Gunners taking on 4th place Sunderland, it could be a pivotal weekend in the title race. City boss Pep Guardiola has seen his side lose just once in 13 games in all competitions, and the Blues have won 3 on the bounce since being beaten by Aston Villa last month. But City will likely be without 2 midfielders for the visit of Arne Slot's side. Here's the injury latest from the Etihad. The midfielder is unlikely to be included in the squad against Liverpool as his stop-start season continues. He had made a return to action as a late sub against Bournemouth, having been sidelined for a number of weeks with a hamstring injury suffered at Brentford, but was not involved against Dortmund in midweek. We'll see tomorrow, but I think we won't take the risk with the international break, said Guardiola on Friday ahead of the game with Liverpool. We have to wait for the time when he feels strong and fit and can sustain actions in the game that are so demanding. We have to make that step. We are still in November, the best part of the season is ahead of us, and we need him. We are still playing without a massively important player for us, the Ballon d'Or winner from 2 seasons ago, and we are desperate to have him back, knowing that Nico right now is becoming a really important and good player. We are desperate. Pep Guardiola gives Rodri injury update for Manchester City. Manchester City manager Pep Guardiola spoke about Rodri's fitness ahead of their Premier League game with Liverpool. Pep Guardiola said that Manchester City are desperate to have Rodri back, but will not take any more risks with his fitness. The midfielder has been sidelined for a month with a hamstring injury picked up against Brentford. He played a few minutes in the home win over Bournemouth, but was then out again for the midweek match with Dortmund. City are unlikely to bring him back in for Sunday's game with Liverpool, amid ongoing uncertainties on his fitness, 14 months after he suffered an ACL injury that ruined last season for the Ballon d'Or winner. After a number of minor setbacks this term, City and Rodri are being more cautious about the approach. We'll see tomorrow, but I think we won't take the risk with the international break, said Guardiola. We have to wait for the time when he feels strong and fit and can sustain actions in the game that are so demanding. We have to make that step. We are still in November. The best part of the season is ahead of us, and we need him. We are still playing without a massively important player for us, the Ballon d'Or winner from 2 seasons ago, and we are desperate to have him back, knowing that Nico right now is becoming a really important and good player. City's match with Liverpool will be Guardiola's 1000th in management in a career that started with Barcelona B before taking in Barcelona, Bayern Munich and the Blues. The coach is happy that such a milestone occasion also includes the club that has more than most helped to push him onto better things. I think we pushed Liverpool to be better, and they pushed us to be better, he said. If I had to choose one rival for this milestone, that would be the best. Because I've been longer in this country than ever. I was at Barcelona as a boy, and Bayern were important, but Liverpool have been the biggest rival in this country. It could not be better, to be honest. The universe has decided this. I know how quickly everything goes here. 1 week ago, Liverpool defeats and in disaster. Now they are coming back to their best. I'm pretty sure managers take their perspective. I have a higher opinion of Liverpool right now than when we were losing 6 or 7. Pep Guardiola names the one thing Manchester City now have in battle with Liverpool FC and Arsenal. Manchester City manager Pep Guardiola spoke about his squad ahead of their game with Liverpool and title race with Arsenal. Pep Guardiola is ready for Manchester City to give Liverpool a fight that never arrived last season. The two teams have gone toe-to-toe for most of Guardiola's decade in English football, but amid an injury crisis last year, the Blues saw their standards fall. Both games against Liverpool saw meek performances, with 2 goalkeepers and 2 academy players filling the bench for the Anfield defeat last December, before 4 new signings for the March return failed to spark any improvement. Things looked bleak again for City after 5 games of this campaign, when they sat 8 points behind an Arne Slot side that had enjoyed a perfect start to their title defence. However, the Blues begin the weekend ahead in the table after a remarkable loss of form from Liverpool and will be looking to use their home advantage to pull further away. As much attention as there will be on Erling Haaland after his formidable start to the season, Guardiola now has a far better team and squad to call on than he did last year at the height of their struggles. The Aston Villa defeat last month now stands as the only loss in their last 13 matches in all competitions, meaning they head into this clash with far more optimism and confidence. If you see the bench now, we have weapons to change the dynamic and change systems. All I ask is for them to be ready, said Guardiola. The guys on the bench from minute 1 have to feel they are playing the game and be ready, because today from the bench you can have a huge impact. Last season we didn't have that. I think the feeling is better, but we have to prove it again. The last 2 victories helped us again. After the defeat in Villa, Swansea helped us again in the way we played. We showed many good things in that game, attacking a low block, especially in the second half. And then Bournemouth and Dortmund helped us a lot. We know the rival that we have. I saw the game against Madrid. The quality that Liverpool have in all positions is outstanding. It's a top team, but we are with our people. Hopefully they come to celebrate my anniversary, and together we can beat an important rival. Both teams are looking to keep in touching distance of leaders Arsenal, who have a 6-point lead at the top of the table. The momentum is with the Gunners, especially given their 2 biggest rivals play each other this weekend, but Guardiola's team have history of reeling them in over the course of a long season. If they continue in that way and don't concede goals, it will be almost impossible, but you always expect you will be better and they can drop points, he said. All we can do is win our games and be close. They have to come here, and many things this season we will experience. After the process to rebuild the club and rebuild the team, being there for the last 2 or 3 years and going to the market for many years, they are there. Of course, it is exceptional what they are doing already for 2 or 3 seasons. It looks like every time it is closer and closer, but we are in early November, and nobody can win the title then. You can lose it, but you cannot win it. Manchester City evolution, dressing room ploys and player trust. Inside Pep Guardiola's journey to 1,000 games in management, Pep Guardiola will oversee his 1,000th game as a manager on Sunday when Manchester City play Liverpool. John Stones and Bernardo Silva help explain what makes him so special. Sunday will mark a meeting of the only two clubs who have won any of the last 8 Premier League titles 6-2 in Manchester City's favour, although Liverpool are reigning champions. It could be one of the milestones of the season, but will definitely be a landmark match however it goes. When Pep Guardiola breezed through the doors of the Etihad and told Manchester City supporters to fasten their seatbelts, nobody could have expected that he would still be here almost a decade on, about to complete his 1000th game in management. Yet this weekend, the Catalan will be added to a list of 38 legends of English football by the League Managers Association that includes Sir Matt Busby, Brian Clough, Sir Alex Ferguson and Arsene Wenger. I think when he arrived, he thought about staying 3 or 4 years, City captain Bernardo Silva said this week. That's what people say. Then he felt at home. He felt that this team still had a lot of things to do. I keep hearing every year that it's his last one. I've been hearing that for 5 years. And he keeps going, because he feels that he still has the energy to put this team in a place where we can fight for titles. That's good for the club. It's a massive achievement. It's unbelievable. If the Barcelona elections in 2003 had gone as expected, Guardiola would have become a sport